Good evening. You're tuned into Bizworld with me, Sabrina Zainal. Containers transported on trailer lorries will soon be equipped with electronic security seals, e-seal, to deter smuggling of prohibited goods. First Deputy Finance Minister Datuk Seri Ahmad Mazlan said the system is expected to increase the country's revenue by 20%.
Ada sistem tracking kepada e-seal itu yang kita boleh ketahui jika mereka ingin menukar kandungan di dalam kontena yang berkaitan. Jadi kami syak perkara itu berlaku kerana seal timah itu terlalu mudah dan boleh didapati dengan mudah untuk ditukar, dipotong, ditukar. Jadi dengan kaedah e-seal itu kita boleh tahu pergerakan kontena dengan tepat.
Datuk Seri Ahmad also hoped the implementation of the e-seal, which was being tested by the Customs Department, could take off soon, as the discussions on the use had been going on for a few months. It was already used by several countries such as Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda and Congo, where smuggling was reduced and boosted the country's tax revenue. Last year, there were 100 cases where goods worth more than 573,000 ringgit were confiscated. Customs have collected revenue amounting to 53.5 billion ringgit in 2022 compared to 42.5 billion ringgit in 2021. The government plans to make Kuala Lumpur a regional hub for startup companies and the digital industry in an effort to boost the country's digital economic activities. According to Economy Minister Rafizi, the digital economy is one of the three high-value strategic sectors and is capable of stimulating investment. Apart from boosting existing industries such as semiconductors, manufacturing, oil and gas and commodities to the higher value chain level, the three strategic sectors that the Economy Ministry is focusing on are energy transition towards renewable energy, digital economy and food security. The minister added that the managing director of Thiel Capital, Jack Selby, also expressed interest in helping Malaysia to develop Kuala Lumpur as a regional centre for startups and the digital industry. Moving on, the net selling by foreign investors on Bursa Malaysia stretches into its fifth consecutive week. MIDF research said the net foreign outflows amounted to 58.7 million ringgit last week, about 3.6 times lower than 211 million ringgit the week before. Foreign investors have been net sellers for 15 out of 21 weeks this year, with a total net foreign outflow of 2.45 billion ringgit. The top three sectors that saw net foreign inflows were transportation and logistics, technology, as well as telecommunication and media. While the top three sectors that saw net foreign outflows were financial services, consumer products, and services and REITs. Meanwhile, local institutional investors turned net sellers last week at 32.4 million ringgit after 4 weeks of net buying. Local retailers turned net buyers at 91.1 million ringgit last week after 3 weeks of net selling. Meanwhile, Petronas has denied speculations to a news report on a possible merger between Malaysia Marine and Heavy Engineering Holdings MHB and Sapura Energy. The National Oil and Gas Company in a statement said any investment or divestment consideration within the group has always been and will continue to be strictly guided by a board-approved and management-enforced framework. According to the report, the majority shareholders of both entities, namely Pemodalan Nasional Berhad and Petronas respectively, are mulling merging the two oil and gas services providers. The discussions, however, reported to be at an early stage. Malaysia's Producer Price Index, PPI, declined to negative 3% last month from negative 2.9% in March. The Department of Statistics DOSM noted that it was mainly due to the decline in agriculture, forestry and fishing, as well as mining sectors. The sectors continue to show a negative trend for 10 consecutive months, recording negative 26% compared to negative 28.7% in March. Meanwhile, the mining sector also declined by 4.7%. On a monthly basis, the PPI for local production posted a marginal increase of 0.2% in April as compared to 0.3% in the prior month. That's all the time we have for Bizworld this time around. I'm Sabrina Zainal. Thank you for investing your time with us.